บาบาวังกาแต่คือจริงๆคุณยายไม่ได้ชื่อบาบาวังกานะคุณยายชื่อแค่วังกาเฉยๆ
She was called the Nostradamus of the Balkans.
Yeah I like how they put a photo of her
So you can imagine it's easier.
Where are we?
We are at the place that Baba Vanga spends a big part of her life, Rupite.
เรามาบ้านบาบาวังกา
Chai. This is the entrance. The start was given by Vanga with the construction of a small house in 1970.
ตอนนี้คือ what time is it นะ 4
Almost 4.
and what time will be close 5
5, yes.
ก็คือจริงๆเราตั้งใจจะมาแต่เช้าแล้วแหละแต่ว่าเราไปหาคุณตาของแดนนี่มาแล้วก็มีเรื่องเล่าจากคุณตาด้วยนะ inside news มากๆที่แบบ
Oh yeah.
หาไม่ได้จากที่ไหนด้วยความที่คุณยายวังกา what's her full name นะ
Vangelia. And her family name? Searchable. Vangelia Searchable.
ทุกๆปีใหม่ก็จะมีเรื่องราวของคุณยายคนนี้ที่จะแบบเป็นข่าวหลายๆคนก็น่าจะเคยได้ยินบาบาวังกาแต่คือจริงๆคุณยายไม่ได้ชื่อบาบาวังกานะคุณยายชื่อแค่วังกาเฉยๆคำว่าบาบา in Bulgarian means grandma ใช่ไหม
And Vanga is the short form of her name, first name. Vangelia. Vanga.
ใช่ก็เลยเรียกว่าบาบาวังกา
This is the church that she spent her last few years of her life investing a lot of time in the church. It was one of her last wishes. So we have a church here. There is the monuments. It's made for in the name of her birthday.
เราไปดูบ้านคุณยายวังกากัน
She was called the Nostradamus of the Balkans.
Yeah.
Wow. Baba Vanga, we accept her as a saint. Even the church in Bulgaria doesn't accept her because of her abilities and that she believes in reborn and all this stuff. But with the people in Bulgaria, we really believe that she's a saint.
This is where she lives for real in the past,
Yeah, a
right?
big part of her life.
No neighbors around there.
No, she was accepting a lot of people daily. There was crowds of people.
Need to put on mask ใช่ไหม
I don't think that there is someone else here, but anyway. Here there is another one.
อ๋อนี่ไงมีแต่ photo
It's a very small house because she liked to live very simple. She used to like dolls, to collect dolls.
The photo that they put is like some kind of the same position where she was before.
Yeah.
That one as well. This is her bedroom หรือเปล่า
I think that this is her bedroom here. This bed here.
Oh, when she was seriously ill in May 1996.
Yes.
เดินมาดูข้างบ้านของคุณยายกัน She got a very nice view เลยนะ
She chose this place by herself because she believed that this place is very spiritual. A lot of people are coming here to heal from diseases. Oh, alright. So this is the place where she accepted most of the people. This is her house, and this is the place where she accepted the people.
Let's get inside then. I like how they put a photo of her like.
So you can imagine it's easier.
Yeah, exactly.
There is some other room.
โอเค ตอนนี้เราจะเดินไปโบสถ์แล้ว I don't think we can film inside ไหม
No, we want for sure. You know you can.
ตอนนี้เรากำลังจะไปมิวเซียม about her life right
Different moments of her life. Here you can see her at young age, 1959. And this is Baba Vanga with her husband. He came with his mother to ask Baba Vanga. They didn't know each other. And he came to ask her who killed his brother. His brother was killed and he wanted to make revenge. She told him that she knew who were these people, but she's not gonna tell him. So he won't make this revenge. And out of nowhere, Baba Vanga had a feeling that this is her future husband. And it really happened, like they got married. Here you can see photos with many famous people from all around the world. Mainly Bulgarians.
ใช่ไหม The last words by Vanka. Can you read it in Bulgarian?
Сега, като си отида, вземете мерки. Да не се карате, да не си завиждате, да не се шпиондисвате. Живейте в мир, не се делете. Бог на всеки ще даде според делата му. So about all these stories about Vanga that are going around the websites, social media, there are many fake stories and predictions.
Oh yeah, I heard
Yeah.
about it.
But I watched a few interviews of one of her nieces. And this lady been around Vanga for her whole life. She was born in Macedonia, Strumica.
How did she turn blind?
When she was around 12 years old, there was some storm, like a tornado. Even we don't have the tornadoes like we see in the US, but some kind of like very strong wind. And this wind pushed her on the ground, and her eyes was full of dust. At that time, the medicine wasn't that advanced, and her family didn't have that much money. They tried to heal her eyes, but they didn't succeed, and this is how she turned to be blind.
Since when she got this ability to be able to predict or to help people.
It was years after this moment when she turns blind. When she was around 18, 19. As you said, she started having this very serious sense of predicting the future
Yeah.
since 1941, around the time of World War II. And her first major prediction was about how the World War II gonna end. She said that the country who attack Russia gonna lose the war. And this is what happened. Germany lost the war. Since then came all these big predictions. Vanga is saying that she was getting them by a person that she sees through her soul's eyes. And she'd see this person coming with a horse. She's telling her a lot of like future events, but she never predict a specific date or year. Not never, but let's say very rarely. Especially what her niece is saying, that Baba Vanga, some of these predictions, she was taking them by some different state of mind that she is getting into sometimes. Her face is getting like whitish, and it's like someone else is talking through her, you know. It's like she's singing these words. She's not exactly talking, but singing. Baba Vanga is explaining that in her mind is like a flow of information, and so this prediction is just a little apart from the things that are going through her mind.
But was she conscious during that time?
Some of these moments, no, especially when she goes into this state of mind where she's like some kind of medium, you know. Look how the cat is staying here because it's warm for her.
Oh, what about the story that your grandpa told? Because just now we went to see Danny's grandpa. We told him that we're gonna come here, then he shared us some story.
About my great grandpa who happened to serve in the army with Baba Vanga's husband in Thessaloniki, Greece at that time. And Baba Vanga, she warned them that they can get sick from the water, they can get some disease. And after that, her husband really gets sick. Like he got sick from this, and he didn't die, but it was a very like serious disease. And about my grandpa, he also used to come here to ask her about my grandma. A very interesting story. Even it's not a good one. My grandma got sick, and my grandpa decided to come to ask Baba Vanga what they can do. And she told him that they will go to some hospital in Sofia called Third Hospital or something like that. I don't know.
Oh, she said like that. That they will go like that.
Yeah,
Oh.
and he didn't know at that time what's that hospital. And later on, they went to Sofia, and she was diagnosed in this hospital.
There are many more predictions that is very interesting from her though. But like I've heard that some of them is not coming from her.
Her niece really insists that these predictions, like many of them, are really not true, and it's not good to talk this way. When she was predicting things, especially exact dates, it was more for like the people. But about events, not that many. I don't know if you can see, but my
I saw.
mouth is shaking.
Okay, let's go. They're closing anyway. So.
Hey, we're back in the car.
ทุกคนคือมันหนาวมากตอนแรกจะพูดให้จบข้างนอกแต่คือทนไม่ไหวแล้วอะอยู่ปากสั่นเลยใช่ไหม
I'm Pakistan.
ปากสั่น
I'm Pakistan.
กึกเลย
กึกมากที่สุดเลย
ใช่แล้วก็เลยมาคุยในรถทันละกันก็มีข้อมูลที่อยากจะพูดถึงก็คือคำทำนายของวาวอนก้าในอดีตแล้วก็เกิดขึ้นจริงเกิดขึ้นจริงไหม
เกิดขึ้นจริง
มีอะไรบ้าง
ใช่
โอเคจากที่หาข้อมูลมานะทุกคนอย่างแรกเลยก็คือ the dissolution of Soviet Union
check
แล้วก็สึนามิปี 2004 2004
the one in 2004 yes
ใช่อันนั้นก็เช็ค Chernobyl
explosion in Chernobyl very
but one guy got predict this one as well and it happened the end of World War II as you mentioned
yes
earlier.
I mentioned already
ซึ่งจริงๆแล้วบาวังกาก็ไม่รู้ว่าจะใช้คำนี้ได้ไหมก็คือเหมือนเขาเป็นร่างทรงป่ะทุกคนถ้าจากที่เข้าใจไม่ผิดอ่ะก็คือเขาคือร่างทรงของคนหนึ่งที่แบบมาใช้ร่างเขาในการสื่อสารกับทุกคน
Another story from her niece she just go out and tell like okay you with the red shirt go away you don't have job here and she was like quite rude to them also Bavanga was saying that there was a woman a pretty lady that was upon her head who is telling her about all these people, you know, who to send away, who is coming with some question that is nonsense, who some of them who don't have like good feelings. She was sending them away. Her niece like was telling us like funny stories when they were at home with Baba Vanga and her niece cannot find her socks and she's like, oh, like just go there under the bed, there is it. Wow. You know? Or like the person who cleaned the house, the cleaner is saying, okay, I'm done. And she's like, oh, you see the spider web up there in this angle of the room? Go clean first. Then you can go. Yeah, like these kind of things. Very funny stories also. Yeah.
This is from her niece.
From her niece.
Interesting. Okay, next. Her prediction in 2022 อย่างที่แดนนี่บอกใช่ไหมที่แดนนี่ดูสัมภาษณ์ของหลานสาวของบ้าวังกาเหมือนเขาบอกว่าเนี่ยคุณยายไม่เคยพูดเลยนะว่าสิ่งที่เกิดขึ้นจะเกิดขึ้นในวันที่เท่าไหร่ปีไหนแต่คือจะเป็นเกี่ยวกับคนมากกว่าไม่ใช่เกี่ยวกับสถานการณ์ที่เกิดขึ้นเขาเห็นว่ามันจะเกิดอะไรขึ้นแต่คือเขาไม่สามารถแบบบอกเป็นวันที่เป๊ะๆหรืออะไรอย่างเงี้ยได้แต่คืออันเนี้ยจากที่เราหาข้อมูลมาก็คือมันเป็นสิ่งที่เขารวบรวมข้อมูลกันมาแล้วก็ไปรวบรวมจากเขามาอีกทีนึงก็ใช้วิจารณญาณในการรับชมนะคะใช้วิจารณญาณ
No chance babe no chance I'm joking okay oh yeah this look my wife you look at me this way I need to say it no matter how hard it is okay จังยายจาเลยค่ะยาจิลาใช้วิจารณญาณ
ในการรับชมนะครับทุกคน
Oh, so simple ทุกคน
Okay, again.
Chai with chaka. Okay.
โอเคเริ่มอย่างแรกเลยก็คือเขาบอกว่าจะมี more earthquakes and tsunami which is already happened by the way about the tsunami we heard about it like couple weeks ago right
Oh yeah
เกิดขึ้นไปแล้วใช่ไหม
เกิดขึ้นไปแล้ว
ในตองกาหรือเปล่าญี่ปุ่นด้วยต่อมาคือเป็นเรื่อง deadly virus in Siberia คือนี่ไม่รู้ว่าเกี่ยวกับ prediction หรืออะไรหรือเปล่านะแต่ก็รู้สึกว่ามันเป็นสิ่งที่เป็นไปได้นึกออกไหมหลายคนก็น่าจะคิดเหมือนกันเพราะว่าก็โลกมันร้อนขึ้นแล้วก็ไวรัสที่มันแบบแช่แข็งมานานอะไรเงี้ยพอน้ำแข็งมันละลายมันก็คือสามารถเกิดขึ้นได้ซึ่งเขาก็บอกว่าถ้าสมมุติว่าไวรัสอันนี้เกิดแบบแพร่ระบาดขึ้นมามันก็จะระบาดได้อย่างรวดเร็วมากแล้วก็แบบ out of control เลยใช่ไหมขอจอดก่อนแป๊บหนึ่งโอเคต่อ what's next drinking water shortage
Shortage.
ที่เขาบอกว่า many cities right that will experience and probably be struggling of like lacking of water to drink.
The next one is really interesting. Alien attack
Oh yeah.
the Earth. Yeah, like about the aliens, she's saying that again, her niece, these interviews. Vanga is saying that the aliens are somehow already here. They're observing around.
But this time they said that they probably come and then like prison and take people as a hostage. Not hostage, but like to take them.
I can go. I can go. Can I? Just for a week, babe. It's like working if they pay me good and if I got some good salary.
And what you gonna work with them? What you can do for them? What you gonna offer them then?
All the human skills. I can cook them moktiam koedau kropko. I can cook them something Bulgarian muska. We have very good rokia here. I'm gonna get them drunk.
Joking, huh?
Okay, now. The next one is locust attack in India.
Temperature that it's probably higher over 50 degrees, right? Not sure if right now if it's already hot that way because I don't know what is the average temperature in India.
Not hotter than my wife, but
สิ่งที่แย่ของเรื่องนี้ก็คือตากแตนก็จะเหมือนแบบไป attack the crops agricultural things like that
yeah,
right
it's a big disaster.
and it's gonna cause a problem to make like the price of everything higher so hopefully it's not gonna happen that way.
Yeah.
Next,
This is the virtual reality takeover.
this one actually happened already,
It's
right?
happening already.
Somehow metaverse
Example. That's a good example. Metaverse.
โลกเสมือนจริงก็รถสั่นเลยทุกคน
It's not the best place that I chose to stop.
เดี๋ยวเราต้องรีบไปแล้วทุกคน นั่นแหละก็หวังว่าทุกคนจะชอบกันนะ ตอนแรกเราตั้งใจจะมาถ่ายก่อนหน้านี้แล้วแหละแต่ว่าเพราะเราไม่มีเวลาแต่คืออย่างน้อยก็ยังอยู่ในเดือนมกราละกันเราจะไปกินข้าวแล้ว
Japan.
Mamo Danko is waiting
Yeah, my mom is waiting for us.
กลับบ้าน
กลับบ้านแล้ว
ใช่ก็เดี๋ยวมาเจอกันใหม่
กลับบ้าน
เดี๋ยวนี่กันไว้ไปกลับบ้านแล้วใช่เดี๋ยวมาเจอกันใหม่
เดี๋ยวเจอกันใหม่
อาทิตย์หน้า
อาทิตย์หน้า
นะเพื่อน
นะเปิ้ล
ๆโอเคบ๊ายบาย
บ๊ายบาย
บ๊ายบาย
บ๊ายบาย